And we have new details for you now. Palo Alto Police Chief Lynn Johnson, you see her here, announced her retirement today. This is 3 weeks after making statements at a public meeting that some in the community condemned as encouraging racial profiling. KRON 4's Jonathan Bloom is live in Palo Alto with the very latest. Jonathan.
Well, Heather, we're gathered out here with all the other media here at the Palo Alto Police Department after we received that news just a couple of hours ago that Chief Lynn Johnson, who's been with the department for more than 30 years, will be stepping down as part of her retirement, which she's been eligible for a few years, come December 19th. Now, we all lined up for interviews with the chief, and we'll show you some video here of an interview that I had with her one-on-one just a few minutes ago. The chief said that she's been pondering retirement for a while, but wasn't exactly sure when she wanted that retirement to happen. She said that she would be lying if she said that this scandal that erupted 3 weeks ago had nothing to do with it, although she does defend her remarks as something that was not indicative of racial profiling and something that was taken out of context in the weeks following that public meeting where she made those controversial statements. Have a listen to what she had to say.
I'd be dishonest if I'd say that wasn't one of the factors, but it wasn't the sole factor in my decision to retire. 34 years at any one place is a long time. I've been chief for 5.5 years. We've accomplished a lot, and now it's time for somebody else to take over the reins and continue the great work Palo Alto Police Department does.
What have you thought about all of this hoopla that's happened because of something that you said a few weeks ago?
Well, it's, on one hand, I understand it. I wish if I could roll back time, I would have been a little bit more articulate. But I would just hope that people don't let a 30-second soundbite dismiss 34 years of service to the public.
Now, Chief Johnson defends her work to defeat the allegations of racial profiling, or rather, I should say, to defeat the whole concept of racial profiling here in Palo Alto. She thinks there's work to be done to get rid of prejudice at police departments all over the country. She doesn't think that Palo Alto is any better or worse than any other community in that regard. As for her retirement, well, it will officially take effect in February, but she has some time off that's owed to her, so she's going to leave the police department just in time for Christmas, take 6 weeks off, and then the city manager will be in charge of appointing a new chief of police as soon as she is out of the office. Live in Palo Alto, Jonathan Bloom, KRON 4 News.